Sort of defining the meta. Now Wolf is taking it one step further and saying, Aframu, I see your Sona.
We're trying too hard to make new picks happen right here. I feel like Sona
picked that one up, I believe.
But like, look at the CS, because Duke just sat bot lane, 1v1, Bang is in
look
trouble.
At this, Bang and Dashon.
No, he got minions.
The minion wave is gonna water. He's coming over the wall. He's level 3, got access to the soldiers.
What's going on?
He's down. Blue buff is given to Faker at level 3. Counter Logic Gaming, they are pulling a G2 and getting crushed in the early game. A third kill on the cards. Starcall comes out. Stixay's now in trouble. He's trying to put one back. Third kill picked up for SKT, and Stixay, he's sticking around.
No teleport to help him.
Under the tower, there is a flash available. Dashon's going to put the steadfast presence down. Dashes forward onto Blank. Bubble is not thrown. It will throw Dashon up, and the kill secured by Blank.
Another strong punish from SKT. The first invade fails. They're going to try and close in on him. No AD carry for the extra damage here, but Nidalee great at chasing.
There is an exhaust thrown down. The root will find. Smithy's going to keep pouncing forward in an easy pickup. We've seen a number of those invades from Blank. Being punished somewhat. This time around, Blank is going to enlist the help of the Rift Herald. Smithy's going to pounce away.
He is surrounded.
Surrounded. 4 members of SKT. Smithy's on the wrong side. Flashes away. Going to buy as much time as he can. Going to continue to get run down. This should be eventually a kill. Subjugate used to reduce some of the defenses here for Smithy. Pounce is still available. The crowd are watching. Bush is going to help out.
Every
Get the
single
speed.
one
Smithy's going to keep chasing, but there's simply too much to handle. Slow comes down from Wolf. It's not finished yet. The tower dive finally secures the kill. Moment might be looking to set something up, but Afro's the one that's in trouble. Parallel convergence comes down. Faker chunks out Afro. He's not going to be able to survive, and Dashon now forced to flash away. Xmethy's pulled in as some the itemization though. Who he has a 21-minute Rod of Ages. So CLG looking to buy some time to stack that up. Outer turret drops in the mid lane. Tidal Wave will split CLG, and Stixay will be forced back from the Emperor's Divide. Teleport comes down from Duke. The first victim of the fight is Xmethy as he's dropped down by Bang. Stixay forced to defend and dashes away with the relentless pursuit. True shot barrage almost kills Afro. Oh! Aggressively, as the rest of SKT, they group up. Afro's caught! The fangs sink in! And Blank is on it. SKT do not care at all. The inhibitor will be dropping. It's just a few more autos. The hammer comes down from Dashon. He's found an opportunity. Pushed Bang against the wall, and Faker's going to look for one before he goes down. The barrel exhaust is not going to be available, and Faker tries to get away. The shield comes out from Dashon, and the inhibitor stays standing. That is...
As we said, yeah, CLG have to come up with an unexpected play here and catch someone by surprise.
Duke may be that man. Subjugate is available, going to start healing him up. The rest of SKT peel away. Tidal Wave is not available, and Huhi takes Wolf down.
Able to join. CLG forcing this one hard.
And Huhi's looking for the fight, being chunked down from Bang. Has not got a flash available. Cocoon lands, but it won't matter. CLG peeled away from Baron, and Bang is low. He's got no mana. It's a kill for CLG. They might be turning it around. A defensive flash from Duke as CLG. They continue.
Come stop them, then they can engage, get a few kills. Faker!
Oh, Faker might be in trouble. He's down. Xmethy's picked up the kill. They turn their attention to Wolf and will be sending him back to the fountain. It's a hammer for the kill.
The surprise! Again. Definitely some real damage threats left up for SKT though.
And they're gonna turn their attention to Bang! Bang is in trouble, forced to flash over the wall. He's gonna look to get chased. Xmethy's trying to run. What goes up must go down, and killed!
And they're getting more and more. Baron dropping down 50%. Now Duke is the only man here.
CLG need to time their stun. There's no steal threat from SKT.
This is as good as CLG's unless there's an Ezreal steal. He doesn't have his ultimate.
And Baron is secured. The crowd goes wild.
They're gonna give them a taste of their own medicine though.
Gonna chase forward. Bang's looking for Stixay. Afro will find the heal of the Astral Infusion. Flashes out of range of the Tidal Wave, but it's Bang that's in trouble. Here comes Huhi, looking for the stun. Will find it onto Blank, but forced to back away. Duke's on the front line. Look at the slide, glide, divide. Faker split the fight, but nobody's gone down. Xmethy was golden from the hourglass. Blank jumps forward. 2 kills for SKT. A full retreat as Huhi is trying to recall. Aframu goes down, and now SKT have got 45 seconds.
Yeah, short-lived CLG comeback right there. SKT running straight down the mid. They're going to get the inhibitor.
Dashon just have to go back and try and clear out the minion wave instead, because it's only 1 million minion for SKT. I don't think he can really do a whole lot here.
Has been chunked low. Afro's going to do a lot of work. Here comes Darshan from the back. The verdict is available.
It's a
Bomb
trunk
throws him up into the air. Darshan's in trouble. He's winding up for the poppycopter. He's found a target and sent Blank away. Stick stays low. He goes back in. That's a big burst of damage onto Bang. The fight is split into two. With Bang down, CLG Gaming might have a chance.
Faker!
Fast presence. Faker's got Afro, but the damage dealers are still up. Stick stays caught between a trundle and a pillar, and he's in trouble. They've got Faker, but the chomp comes down from Duke. Darshan's the last man standing in a 3-on-1. He will be taken out, but how much time can he buy? The shield, the presence, the running for his life. There's no flash and no time. There's still super minions. The taxi comes up before the ace is secured by SKT.
CLG did manage to get a few kills here because SKT actually split up at first, fought on different fronts, but instead they win the fight and now they're going for Nexus.
Nexus turret's already taking damage there and going down. Blank headed right in for it.
They're gonna finish it, don't worry.
Afro Moo's got 4 seconds. The Soraka by himself.
The Soraka wave clear. What's it gonna be?
Heal the Nexus!
SKT set their sights on the Nexus, and in 35 minutes, strike one in the best of 5 against CLG Gaming.
Very, very classic SKT in the final fashion, I want to say, because game 1 to play on 3 lanes at once. But when you're against a Trundle, that lane is kind of blocked, because Trundle will beat both your guys in split push, especially because Echo will go in
the game. If you have priority on Dragon, whoa, Fuhi in the mid lane.
Hold that thought. Exhaust is already used. Teleport coming down from Darshan. He actually finishes it. Faker's flanked. Forced to flash. Xmithy chases with his own. Pouncing forward. Stick stays looking for first blood and finds it.
Very greedy gank by S. I don't really like this too much from SKT.
Well, tower should be going down shortly. Duke is looking to contest, takes a lot of damage. Stixay with that BF sword, a full channel on the culling, flashes forward, heals used as well, picks up a second kill.
And we've seen this time and time again, the CLG bot lane going for those kills, whereas SKT now trying to answer here, but Darshan gets away.
The spear lands onto Bang, and Xmithy's pouncing forward. A great defensive cocoon from Blank will buy some time. The spear, Xmithy's gonna get the prowl. His pounce is available. Elise goes up and comes down. 3 members of CLG Gaming are surrounding, but Huhi cannot pick up the kill. Chrono Break is available, forced to buy some time. Turns his attention onto Wolf. The exhaust will mitigate that damage. Time Winder comes back, and it's Bang on the board.
During all of that skirmish, though,
look, there's a setup for a dive. CLG Gaming, they're looking for blood. Defensive flash and the pin against the wall. Faker's in trouble, and he's down. The tower will be the focus as the hammer comes down, sending Blank away. Darshan's chunked low. Blank will be forced to run. It was Duke that caught the verdict. See if they can do it again. Huhi throws down the convergence. The stun will not land, but Duke is pinned against the wall. Darshan is now caught off on the wrong side of the river, running for his life. Afro puts a slow onto the rest of SKT. Darshan continues to run and will get tagged by the True Shot Barrage. Now Huhi's in trouble. CLG have gone too far. Defensive flash away. Stixay's back on the front line. Fake is going to rejoin shortly too. Essence Flux tags CLG. Tidal Wave knocks up 2, and Afro's in trouble. The convergence stuns up SKT, but here comes Faker. Emperor's Divide is available. Cocoon finds no one, and CLG stay alive.
That very aggressive.
And because CLG pushed up the tower, they actually went for the play.
Huhi is not going to find the stun, but he's got a lot of burst damage. Chrono Break damage will not apply. Teleport comes down from Darshan. They're going to continue to fight. Faker forced to flash away. Now Huhi's running for his life. A pin against the wall from Darshan, and he gets the kill. The wind-up.
CLG, again, we talked about before, though, trying to punish.
Oh, can he recall? Nope.
No is the answer. No flash available. The verdict will come up shortly, and some minion taxi can take place. Let's see what else can CLG take.
Exactly. They're not really in the position to punish here, so Darshan is going to go down, and SKT should probably be able to recover afterwards and go clean up the mid-wave that CLG are trying to push.
Look at the mini-map, though. Xmithy's run all the way into the jungle of SKT and placed a number of who he's set up on the bottom lane with teleport available, and is going to go toe-to-toe with Duke. Duke's already used Subjugate, so that healing will be up.
Yeah.
He's forced to run for his life. Does not want this fight. Not forced to use anything more, though.
Hui tried this last game, and exactly the same thing happened.
Faker doesn't want to let him get away with it.
Oh, Chrono Break and TP are available. Huhi's going to run for his life. Faker is looking for the kill. 2 members of SKT chasing onto CLG Gaming's mid laner. Flash is coming up. TP's available too.
Echo's a much quicker runner than Poppy is, though, and Huhi can buy a lot more time. Again, let's look at what our CLG trying to do on the outside. They're just waiting around and actually losing out on the minion wave control of mid as well.
The rest of CLG moving towards
but they're going to go.
Faker is going to continue to chase. Faker's going to find Huhi. Exhaust has been used. Good damage, though, from Huhi onto Faker.
Duke has teleport as well. Remember that.
The threat. TP available for Duke. This could be a 4v4. No stun onto Blank. That means CLG will look for the disengage. Bubble.
Those are going for the kill on Duke.
All right, Duke should walk into this convergence, realizes where it's coming down, turns his attention. That was a flash from Huhi, looking to continue to tag. Duke failed flash! That's the mistake that Official was talking about. Look at the rest of SKT. They peeled for Baron.
Yep, this time they're the ones starting Baron, but their two solos have teleport. So again, it's a Baron without threat, and the spear lands.
That's a lot of damage onto Wolf. The tidal wave from Nami and the bubble. Wolf is the sacrificial piece of sushi. A defensive flash. Afro gives up his life to save his ADC. Bang! Flashes and arcane ships forward to find another one. Xmithy misses a point-blank spear. You cannot afford that. Here comes Huhi. He's looking for Blank. He's going to even it out. 2 kills apiece. Faker wants to reply in kind. Soldiers secure 1. Now there's 2 members of CLG looking for the kill. They take down Faker. 3 for 3.
There's the flanks, so the flanks are coming in without teleports.
They don't need it. The parallel convergence stuns up SKT. Tidal wave will allow a kill though onto Huhi, and CLG are forced to run for their lives. They simply didn't get...
Risky here. Bang can close in.
Iceborne Gauntlet as well. Darshan takes a lot of damage from Bang already. No flash, no verdict. Afro's the target. True Shot Barrage will tag him. Here comes Faker and Blank. Special delivery. Afro moves down. SKT find another kill.
One of the big things for SKT in the way they play against this very immobile support. And see what happens here.
Let's take a look. Parallel convergence will not be tagged. Huhi's under some threat as Duke's looking to run him down. Defensive culling up north while Huhi chrono breaks back, gets some damage. Looking for Wolf, but I think it was exhaust, so not enough damage to...
For CLG.
Aggressive move from the back line of SKT.
Let's take a look. Stixay is chunked down. Exhaust has been used. Xmithy, Darshan, Huhi. They're looking for targets. Blank's gone up and come down. Darshan's caught in a bubble. Flashes and QSS's away.
Duke is coming.
Are grouped up. Here comes Duke from the back. Counter Logic Gaming. They're in trouble. The spear tags Bang, but it won't matter. Flash away from Stixay. Trying to kill Duke, but it will not count. Huhi gets exhausted. Still cannot find a kill. That's 2 for Counter Logic Gaming. SKT are running for their lives. A chomp from Duke secures the 3rd. Stixay still running away.
A huge victory for SKT. They're going to chase down the last kill here, and that should be Baron as well for them.
To teleport, he ran all the way up the river.
Didn't need it, still has it available. Baron secured for SKT, a 5,000 gold lead. Wolf 0-0-10, he's been able to secure it. There it is, taken down. It's coming apart at the seams for Counter Logic Gaming.
Yeah, there's nothing Darshan can do to move this Trundle off of the turret. He's 3 levels down, 100 CS, even with Smithy coming.
Duke is going to 1v2, pinned against the wall. Now Afro's coming to join. There's no mana left for Smithy. Mid inhibitor turret is the next target that Faker has set his eyes on. Duke, he just does not care. He's on the top lane inhib. The rest of SKT, they're on the bottom lane inhib.
Yep, and they're going to get it. This Baron buff does not time out. They're going to get both inhibitors, and SKT press in towards the Nexus.
6,000 gold on the crest. 3 inhibitors. This is a fantastic Baron power play. That's going to hit 7k. Afro moves the target. Parallel convergence will not be able to really tag anybody out. Blank is low, but it doesn't matter. Smithy forced to retreat. Duke's now forced in the front line. There was a TP in behind by Darshan. He's looking to do something, looking to set someone up, but he's got no hammer to knock people away. They
have to make a desperate play right now.
They are going to try. Fake is going to use the divide to kill Stixay. Sends the soldiers forward. SKT with the Baron up minion or warring out.
They're still waiting for super minions because it's still the normal minions just buffed up by the Baron here. Maybe some kills.
5v4, Darshan forced to flash and QSS away. Parallel convergence will stop only Duke as the rest of SKT, they set their sights on the Nexus turret. It will fall in a 5v4. SKT look to take down the Nexus, look to take down Counter Logic Gaming. It takes a few more hits and they are 1 win away from the mid-season Invitational title in 2016.
And what an accomplishment that would be for SKT and Korea. This team would be able to claim the last game.
Once again, though, they least coming in for SKT because all they care about is getting river control. They want an early game jungle.
No teleport on the mid lane Faker either. This is a long lane. They're going to get this chase. Duke doesn't have flash, remember.
This could be so big for Counter Logic Gaming, who he's flashed forward. Duke can't get away. He's exhausted. First blood picked up by Darshan's Maokai.
And SKT didn't give up on that play.
SKT.
There it is.
And it's being channeled. Here comes Darshan. SKT are in full retreat. Faker's managed to run up. Darshan cancels it and gets some of that cooldown back.
Yeah, again, he just forced them off tower, but that means Duke can TP now.
Oh, as CLG Gaming are in trouble. The 90 caliber net will put some distance away as the heals come out. Flash will knock up Xmithy into the air. Lamb's Respite will buy some time. They turn the damage around onto Duke. There is Wolf Bite, and Duke's forced to flash away.
Meanwhile, here comes Faker. He has been able to answer the roam from Huhi, and Faker does have flash on right. So does Blank.
Flash Cocoon onto Stixay. The follow-up from Bang is there. The bubble throws up Stixay into the air, and Stixay is killed. It's Bang that gets the secure. Huhi's going to look for the Petrifying Gaze. He's already channeled it. It was not enough. Huhi goes down. SKT have found 2 more.
CLG had the first part.
Look at the rest of the mini-map. There's a challenge. SKT are looking to come in. Afromu temporarily silences Faker, and Duke throws down the verdict. Afro's going to go down. Wish will buy just a couple seconds, and Wolf has arrived at the tidal wave. Now Xmithy's in trouble. Lamb's Respite will buy time. Petrifying Gaze stuns up multiple members of SKT. Everybody's on the Respite. They get the heal, but it's Bang that finds the kills. The Arcane Smash will buy
Down first, then start roaming again. Oh, they're going for
Smithy. Xmithy's in trouble, and he's killed.
To the bait.
Oh, looking for the face check. Faker's found Afromu and has taken him down. The tidal wave locks up Huhi. Petrifying Gaze not going to be enough to matter. SKT have killed 4 members of CLG, and now they can go back.
Snowball is huge right now. SKT just add 5 layers on top of it.
Darshan will be run down here by Faker. Those overloads again and again and again. Darshan, Sap Magic Lifesteal simply not enough. And Ace and the Baron at 25 minutes.
And that was the play.
Has been phenomenal all series long. Oh, Darshan's just going to get cut down. Blank is coming in from the side. There's some support from Huhi, but it won't matter. Vengeful Maelstrom and Sap Magic buys some time. Huhi's used the Petrifying Gaze. They've not got a kill. Blank body blocks the shot, and Faker runs for his life. The poison's not going to be there. Sap Magic will not be enough. Xmithy gets the Lamb's Respite. Buys some time with the Hex Trigger Shield as well. And Duke is tanking up everybody.
Bang!
There's on a trap! He manages to get one before going down. Huhi is dead. Stixay's got red buff, and if he can find some slows, maybe can get more damage. SKT with a small misstep. They overextend. Duke's looking for the stun. Stun Stixay against the wall. The silence onto Duke. Stixay 90 calibers away. Continues to chase. Duke's got himself one. Now Stixay's got between 3 members of SKT. That's a double. That's a triple. Duke's looking for the quadra kill, and it will be secured by Faker. CLG Gaming are aced at 28.
Okay.
Traps will give some damage to Stixay. Faker's unloaded the power. Huhi is pinned against the wall. Lamb's Respite just on the edge. Keeps him alive for a few more seconds, but Duke's the one that's going down. Darshan's buying time. Stixay shuts him down. That's 1 kill. This is where they fight. This is where they hold them. Blanks the target, but they found a kill. It's a rampage for Faker. He's forced away. Double kill for Stixay. It's a double kill for Faker. They've traded 2 for 2, but crucially, the tower's
out of their defense.
Smithy's going to be able to queue over the wall. Good damage.
Blank.
Turn their attention to Blank. Blank has repel, remember, but he won't get it off. Stixay's got himself a kill. There's a teleport from Duke. He's going to get rooted. He landed on a trap down. Duke has a Guardian Angel. Xmithy jumps forward. 5v4. They turn their attention to Duke, but remember, he comes. Look at Bang. Lamb's Respite will continue to buy time. Jumping onto Lamb's Respite. Duke's in trouble. Who's going to be the first to die once in time? Faker's shut down. He's killed. Huhi picks it up after he was the target, but they've lost Afro. They've lost Xmithy. Huhi and Stixay have to do life. Stixay's looking for more. GA pop by Duke. Channels the shot. Ace in the hole won't pick up the kill, but the net, the 90 caliber. Huhi goes down. Duke's going massive. 4, 2,
25 seconds on Dragon, so it's not like CLG can try and trade it or anything with just Stixay. You get Baron buff, you can make a push.
Oh, my God, another one. Alive. Darshan, Vengeful Maelstrom on the front line. He's going to go down shortly. The passive buys some time. Soraka's healing him. Darshan is still alive. Darshan finally goes down. What more can SKT take? Stixay puts the damage onto Blank. Tries to sidestep. A predicted
CLG, so they have to just back away. This is going to be a fight in their base.
Inhibitor, chunking it down. Bang, dashes forward. Look at the damage onto Xmithy. He's forced away. He's going to get chunked out by that volatile Spiderling. A cocoon onto Darshan allows him to get chunked. The first inhibitor falls. The second nearly immediately after. And SKT, they're looking at the Nexus. Faker's gone up to the top lane as Xmithy once again is burst down. CLG have to heal up and try to re-engage.
Yeah, SKT just staying around knowing super minions are on their way. Last tower goes down. CLG only have the Nexus turrets.
Doshan's in trouble. He decides to engage on Wolf. Infernal Maelstrom buys some time. Lamb's Respite will keep CLG alive for a few more seconds, but this feels like the final fight. Petrifying Gaze didn't lock anyone up, but the hammer did. Duke throws CLG into the air. He picks his hands up as SKT have got 4 members down. They turn their attention to the Nexus, and SKTelecom continue to rule the world, and they are your mid-season Invitational champions. Jubilation for Korea's SKT.
I love to see how happy Blank just got there. It's been a tough tournament for him. A lot of people criticized his performance.
As we said, SKT had their ups and downs. And that right there makes it all worth it.
SKTelecom hoist the trophy. They were unable to pick up last year.
You can see Pumandu behind the team. Legendary support as well, back from Season 3.
There has never been a more dominant team.
CLG do have to push us ahead, though, as both teams did give it their all on the Rift today. We, though, have to see, as we have before, that Faker carried harder than the rest. He's going to be awarded our player of the series, bringing his 33% of the team's damage and 18 kills in 3 games. He gets that honors as is much deserved.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of things to be said about Wolf's support pool and Bang on AD carry and Duke with the split pushes, but like, this team is so focused around Faker, the way their dual lane can play passive because they expect Faker to carry almost every game. He destroyed these games even when he was getting incredibly focused, so hats off to Faker for staying dominant.
And if anyone wants to see what SKT looks like when Faker's slumping, go watch the group stages again because he was not having a great tournament, so credit to the young man one more time for turning it around and proving that he is the best player in the world. I already said it, Poke God enough times he starts poking you back, and Faker was throwing haymakers this whole series long.
A poke from God is much more powerful than a normal poke as well. It's usually a solo kill of some kind.
It's usually the equivalent of supports getting poked by mid laners and then just dying. But yeah, I think SKT played very well as a team, and it's really hard sometimes to get the clear MVP. I think Faker did stand out. But yeah, props to Wolf too. Fantastic Nami play, some really nice bubbles. For me, it'd be a tie between him and even Duke. Certain like high impact moments, but over the entirety of the series, everything together, what they mean for the team, how they impact each other, Faker still is a well-deserved MVP.
Absolutely a team effort. Shox is joined, though, in the interview lounge by the man himself. So let's head downstairs, for a word.
Thank you so much, Dash, and congratulations, Faker, of course, once again. I know you talked about it just a few seconds ago on stage, but I do want to ask you again how it feels after last year not being able to get that victory to now be the person holding the trophy and having all the confetti here at MSI.
그 페이커 선수 그 작년에 이제 MSI에서 준우승을 맛봤지만 이제 올해는 이제 우승을 하면서 그 모든 이제 그 축하와 이제 그러한 우승컵 들고 그렇게 우승하게 되었는데요. 소감 좀 말씀해 주세요.
우선 그 같은 이름들의 대회를 여러 번 다 우승하긴 했지만 다음에 열리는 대회들은 또 다른 대회들이기 때문에 다시 새로운 마음으로 다시 우승에 도전하는 그런 대회라서 다음 대회들도 열심히 할 생각이에요.
I won several championships that like LCK, World Championship, and so on. But each tournament is a new tournament, and we'll keep trying to win those tournaments continuously. Yeah.
Well, talking about the tournaments that are still coming, you have won everything there is to win, but there's something very special possibly coming up at the end of the year. We're going back to North America for the World Championship and the Staples Center, where it all began for you guys, and you got your first title. How special would that be if you guys were able to show up there and possibly get your third World Championship title where it all began?
그 이제 올해 롤드컵 결승전은 이제 페이커 선수랑 SKT 팀이 처음으로 국제대회 데뷔한 시즌 3 롤드컵인 LA 스테이플 센터에서 다시 열리는데 결승전이 거기에 다시 한번 진출하게 된다면 얼마나 특별하게 페이커 선수에게 얼마나 특별한 의미가 있을지 말씀해 주세요.
스테이플스 센터에서 저희가 처음 우승했을 때 그때가 저는 가장 기뻤다고 생각하고 그래서 그때 그 경기장을 올라가면은 새로운 느낌일 것 같고 또 많이 기대돼요.
I'm really looking forward to go to the Staples Center once more. When we won back at season 3, that was one of my happiest moments, actually the best moment as my professional career. So I think it's gonna feel really different and new if I get one more chance to go to that Staples Center.
Definitely will. And it is in your hands. Our analysts awarded you with Player of the Series. It's always a very hard decision. Who would you give it to if you were given the decision?
그 방금 이제 저희 분석가 데스크에서 페이커 선수가 이번 결승전에 이제 최고 선수로 손꼽혔는데 페이커 선수가 이제 정한다면 어느 선수에게 이번 결승전 최고의 선수의 영예를 줄 수 있을까요?
저도 잘하긴 했지만 저는 솔직히 저랑 벤이랑 울프랑 다 정말 잘한 것 같다고 생각하고 나머지 듀크 형이나 성구도 정말로 잘 해줬는데 그 중에서도 저는 바텀 듀오가 좀 잘했다고 생각해요.
So I agree that I played very well, and also like Bang, Wolf, like Duke and Blank. But if I had to pick, I want to thank the bottom duo, Bang and Wolf, for this series.
Yeah, they had an amazing series. Just two more questions. First up, I want to get your opinion on your enemy in the series, CLG, who was actually a team that was reformed and has rookies in their squad only since the beginning of the split. How far do you see them going? How do you see them evolving?
그럼 이제 이번에는 그러면 결승전에서 맞붙은 CLG 팀에 대해서 묻고 싶은데요. CLG 팀이 올해 이제 신인 선수 2명을 새로 영입하면서, 그러니까 스택스 선수랑 후이 선수를 새로 영입하면서 나름 새로이 꾸린 팀인데 이제 붙어 보니까 이제 CLG 팀이 앞으로 어떻게 성장할 것 같고 얼마나 더 이제 좀 잘해질 것 같나요?
오늘 CLG랑 상대 보면서 느낀 점은 그 CLG가 정말로 운영을 잘한다는 느낌이 들었고요. 그렇지만 저희가 좀 한타 이기는 싸움을 잘 봐서 이겼다고 생각하는데 CLG에서는 그 부분을 보완만 하면은 좀 지금보다도 더 좋은 팀이 될 수 있다고 생각해요.
So I think CLG has really good team management, like late game, like that game management. But I think we're able to win because we're like able to start, like initiate the fights when we had a like upper hand. So I think if CLG just kind of improves in that area, they'll be a better team.
Okay, we'll see how they do later on in the season. Is there anything you would like to say to our viewers who have been following you for 3.5 years now and seen you taking this title in the end as well?
그럼 페이커 선수 이제 마지막으로 이제 무려 거의 이제 3년 반이나 시간 동안 페이커 선수를 응원하고 이제 지지해준 팬들에게 한마디 말씀해 주세요.
정말로 지금까지 계속 저를 응원해 주셔서 정말로 감사드리고 또 저에 대한 비판이 좀 가끔 많을 때가 있는데 저는 그 사실인 비판들은 다 수용하기 때문에 앞으로도 좀 많이 비판해 주시고 또 앞으로도 많이 지켜봐 주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
So I want to thank all the fans who have been cheering for me throughout this all the time, and there are actually I have seen some criticism against me on the internet community, but I'm willing to take those that are based on facts. So I'll also welcome those criticisms in the future, and yeah, just keep cheering for me, please.
Yeah, bit of an answer there to the critics as well. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Faker and SKT taking home MSI. And a little bit of a veiled comment there in that last answer, but overall very happy to lift that trophy. Take it away, guys. Thank you very much, Dash. And first up, of course, thank you to Aframu for talking to us here. I know it might not be easy after, of course, not getting your hands on the championship, but with what feeling do you walk away from your games here today?
Playing against SKT definitely was pretty amazing, I would say. I'm not that sad coming out with the 0-3 loss. I thought we played pretty well, but our execution just wasn't really there. And we know what we have to work on coming into the next split. And SKT is just a really damn good team.
Obviously, they are a damn good team. And you guys have put down a perfect or a very good performance up to here. How much of that will that give you a boost to go now into the next split of the LCS? Because you started with some rookies, a new team, and a project, but now there's going to be so much more expectation on your shoulders.
Yeah, coming into the international tournament, we definitely learned a lot, and being able to play against all the teams and making it all the way to finals, we have a lot of knowledge that we can use for our play. And going into NALCS, I think that NA as a region will probably do a lot better at Worlds this time around. Definitely really confident in saying that, and that's it.
Okay, you talked about having learned a lot. Range support meta, is it a tournament meta thing or is it a real thing?
It's actually a real thing. The supports in the series that we had just played, he countered me every time I picked Soraka. So it was pretty damn good pick, I would say. I knew he was probably going to pull out Nami or Sona or something like that. But supports right now, it's really good not to shy away from all of the pool of supports, since they all bring a lot to the table. So Nami, that game, Wolf was going off every single game. He had sustain versus Soraka, and then he had an engage with his wave. So he played it really, really well, and props to him.
Why didn't you want to steal it away?
Oh, why didn't I want to steal it away? Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Next time. Finally, obviously, a great journey here for CLG so far in this season. Second place at MSI, and actually defeating the odds and doing a lot of things that nobody had seen you doing this season. What feeling do you walk away from this, and what do you want to tell your fans that stuck by you?
Pretty good, I guess, getting second. Not really, I went first, but thank you to everyone who supported us. We appreciate it immensely, especially to our foreign fans, not just NA, even though we're representing our region. And thanks a lot for everything, and I want to give a special thank you to Team Liquid's Challenger team, Team Liquid Academy, for scrimming us before coming to this event. We didn't really have any scrims, and those guys definitely stepped up to help us practice in coming into MSI.
Awesome for giving you the props to that team as well. Congratulations, Afro, on a fantastic tournament overall, a fantastic showing for NA and for CLG, and thank you for talking to us.
Thanks.
There we go, Afro. Always happy, although a bit disappointed not getting the title, but still happy with their overall performance. Guys, take it away. Thank you very much. And of course, we wanted to check in with Wolf because he promised that he would be back here after winning the title. Wolf, congratulations to you as well. Our analysts had a lot of praise for your Nami, and Faker himself just said that he thought that the bottom lane played really, really well. How do you look back on your performance in this final?
저희 이제 라이브 분석가들 그렇고 페이커 선수도 울프 선수가 엄청난 활약을 해줬다고 얘기를 했었는데 울프 선수는 본인의 결승전 활약에 대해서 어떻게 생각하시나요?
1, 2세트 같은 경우에는 그런 활약 같은 면은 딱히 못 보여드린 것 같아서 네, 그런 말씀해 주신 거에 대해서 감사는 하지만 네, 잘 모르겠어요. 3경기에는 제가 잘했다고 생각해요, 굉장히.
I actually think I didn't play that well during the first two games. So I want to thank you for all the good comments, but I don't know if I deserve that. But for the third game, maybe I think I actually played pretty well.
Okay, very humble in that as well. I got to ask you about the Nami pick specifically. There's been so much talk about the range supports. Why did you pick it first off in game one, and why did it work in the entire series?
그 이제 이번 결승전 때 나미와 같이 원거리형 서포 챔피언들을 많이 골랐었는데 그 챔피언을 어떻게 고르게 됐는지 그리고 네 어떻게 고르는지 좀 말씀해 주세요.
어제 아프로모 선수가 경기하실 때 나도 저런 상황이 되면 챔피언을 뭘 해야 하지 이런 생각을 했었는데 아프로모 선수가 소나를 하셨더라고요. 그래서 나도 소나 괜찮아 보이네. 근데 나미도 뭐 괜찮아 보이네 하면서 네 그냥 뭐 괜찮아 보여서 했어요. 그냥.
So when I was watching CLG and Flashwell's game yesterday, and when Afromo was forced to pick like Sona, like when he had other champions banned or taken away, I thought like, what would I play in that kind of situation? And I saw him win with a Sona pick, so I thought, okay, Sona works, then Nami could work as well. And the champion looked pretty good, and that's how I got to play Nami.
Yeah, and win with it 3 times in a row. Looking at the big picture here, we saw you saying in a video in the beginning of the year, I want to be on an SKT that grows. Now, in the middle of the year, you have already reached such high heights and won MSI. How will you retain this until the World Championship?
그 울프 선수 이제 사전 인터뷰 영상에서 이제 더욱더 성장하는 SKT 되고 싶다라고 말씀하셨는데 MSI를 우승하면서 거의 이미 최고점을 찍은 것 같아요. 시즌 중간에 어떻게 하면 이 폼을 그대로 유지한 채 이제 LCK 썸머랑 롤드컵까지 갈 수 있을까요?
되게 어려운 문제 같아요. 이 폼이라는 게 굉장히 네, 어려운데 아무래도 지금같이 네, 우승을 향해서 열심히 연습하고 뭐 딱히 뭐 헛짓이라고 해야 되나 그런 거 하는 선수가 없어서 네 아마 이대로 쭉 간다면 LCK나 그 다음 롤드컵도 네 괜찮은 모습 나올 것 같아요.
So it's really hard to say how we're gonna maintain our performance. Like I don't think there's any other way but just to keep on working hard, keep on practicing, and I think our team is relatively less distracted to other things. So I think if we just keep on working hard, then we'll be able to play better and play better in the World Championship.
Wolf, is there anything you want to say to our viewers and the fans?
마지막으로 저희 시청자들이나 팬들에게 한마디 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
제가 어제 트위터를 보고 있었는데 아프로모 선수와 샥준 누나가 사진 찍은 게 올라왔더라고요. 그래서 굉장히 부러웠어요. 네, 그 말 하고 싶은데 이 말 해도 될까요? 그리고 사진 저도 한 장 찍을 수 있으면 좋겠다고 좀 말씀해 주세요.
Okay. Yesterday I saw on Twitter Afro taking a selfie with the Shocks. So I was wondering if I could take one with you as well.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah, perfect. We will do that in just a second because I do feel like we have to head back to the guys. But thank you very much. We're going to take that selfie and we're going to leave it over to the guys to wrap up the tournament.